In Chicago, a rally had been called by anarchist groups after 2 workers were shot prosecuting strikebreakers at a local factory the day prior. The flyers were printed in English and German and were put up around the city. The first batch stated, "Working men, arm yourself and appear in full force." The rally began in the early evening with the editor of a local anarchist German language newspaper by the name of August Spies giving a speech where he reportedly said, quote, "There seems to prevail the opinion in some quarters that this meeting has been called to inaugurate a riot. Hence these warlike preparations on the part of the so-called law and order. However, let me tell you at the beginning that this meeting has not been called for any such purpose. The object of this meeting is to explain the general situation of the 8-hour movement and to throw light upon various incidents in connection with it." But reports were that the speeches who followed, specifically an English-born socialist, anarchist, and labor activist Methodist pastor named Reverend Samuel Fielden, became, quote, "wilder and more violent as he proceeded." What is generally agreed on is that around 10:30, as Fielden was finishing up his speech, a large number of police began to arrive, marching toward the speaker's platform in formation, ordering the crowd to disperse. A homemade bomb was then thrown at the police, and gunfire ensued, with both sides reportedly exchanging fire with each other in the darkness. One police official said anonymously, quote, "A very large number of the police were wounded by each other's revolvers. It was every man for himself, and some got 2 or 3 squares away, the rest emptied their revolvers mainly into each other." 7 police officers were killed, along with at least 4 protesters, although the number of protesters killed and wounded may be underestimates, as seeking medical attention would put them at risk. A police investigation stated the wounded protesters were, quote, "largely in excess of those on the side of the police." History is awkward.